Hi, welcome back to Camp K9. So this evening I am planting tomatoes. I have Galina early cherry tomato. I have, I just dropped something. A beefsteak. I tried that last year. It didn't really grow very well for me, which was a shame because I was really looking forward to having beefsteak tomatoes. So you never know. These are the ones I really wanted to grow again this year, and I don't know if I managed to get any seeds. Amish paste. I'm really looking forward to growing that. Chocolate cherry vine tomato. Belarusian heart vine tomato, red zebra tomato. So I can't believe it. I don't believe it. The one tomato that I really wanted to grow again this year was the Snow White vine tomato, and I didn't get any. Didn't get any seeds. Let's have a quick look in here and make sure they didn't get accidentally put in here. Ground cherry, tomatillo, Inca berries, no. Oh. Okay, well, basically, that means I gotta go seed shopping because there's absolutely no way I am gonna go a year without those Snow White cherry tomatoes. They were like, they were just like, they were gorgeous. It was a bit like having a candy bar there in the vegetable garden. Whilst I was doing my vegetables, I would nip in and just grab one here or there. Hardly any made it into the house, I have to say. Right, so this is a yellow cherry tomato. So this is a chocolate cherry tomato. These two are both paste tomatoes. That's a beef steak, and that's a multicoloured. I was then sent these seeds here, but I don't exactly know where they came from and what they're going to give me. I mean, this one's got rainbow on it, but who's ever heard of rainbow tomatoes? Well, there are galaxy tomatoes, but they're not quite what I would class rainbow tomatoes. But anyway, so I've got 3 different types of tomato here that potentially might give me something, but I have absolutely no idea whether these are tomato seeds for tomatoes that need to be planted in a greenhouse or out in the garden. And I only really want to grow out in the garden. I haven't got a proper greenhouse. I've got a conservatory and I take it over for my seedlings in the springtime, but I don't have it all year round because I do give it to the dogs. Yep. Okay. Oh. Right then, I need to get planting. Oh, I've got my seed trays. I use these little modular ones here, and I've filled them with compost already, and I have I've run water over it so they're all nice and damp. So now all I've got to do is put the seeds into the compost. Now the question is, every year I do this, I doubt myself. No, I'm never going to be able to get them all to grow. And I think I'll just plant them all anyway because they're not all going to grow. And then they all germinate. And I'm left with, I don't know how many plants, thinking, I haven't got room for this many plants. I mean, my garden has probably, it's not huge by any means. The layout, last year, I had a number of plants, but I kind of put them too close to each other. And it wasn't a great year for yield last year. But I had the white cherry, the yellow cherry, a red cherry, and the beefsteak. So I had 4 different varieties, but I probably had at least 4 plants of each of those 4. So that's 16. So this year, no, this year I'm changing the layout a bit. I was just working out where I was going to be laying this. I think I'm going to have about 16 again. I mean, I might well decide that I'll put some in some pots elsewhere around the garden. But I have noticed that these are all vines. I've had a cherry that's a bush cherry before in the past, and it just produced incredible amounts of tomatoes. So, well, I'm just going to do what I always do. I'm going to plant them all. I'll find room for them or space for them, or I'll find people who want them. Anyway, so, how far did I get? It's not good when you get distracted partway through. I am, for my own sanity, because I do have a habit of getting distracted, just placing the seed on the top of each of these. And at the moment, I've just gone with 1 seed per module. I could go with 2. That would work. I can always split them up if they germinate, and if one doesn't germinate, then that's fine, because that just gives me 1 in each one. And then what will probably happen is both will germinate. And I'm going to end up with a ton of tomato plants and not know what to do with them. But hey, it's a year when you actually haven't a clue what's going to happen to you. So, I mean, there have been some times when the fear has taken over, and it's been quite a feeling of that sort of apocalyptic fear. And then I calm down and go, it's just flu. And then I go back up again and go, oh my God, no, it's not, it's the end of the world. Anyway, I'm just going to see if I can provide myself with as much food as I can this year. That's what I did last year as well. So I'm just going to continue the way that I was doing last year and have fun growing stuff that I like growing. So, you do not want to sit here and watch me plant this entire tray out. So I'm going to stop there. But hopefully catch you at a later date and show you an update on these little seedlings and see how they're doing. Until then, take care.